What it do? Hola, ¿cómo estás? What you got going on? What's up, Pocket? What up, Pocket? De nada. Where you from? Where you from, man? Sitio. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll subscribe to you. Send me a link to subscribe. Send me the what's your name on the project Pocket? I'll subscribe right now. I'm 25. How old are you? Oh, what's up, Daniel? What's up, Daniel? Why you up so early? Nah, no Xbox One. Just PlayStation 4. Sorry. Sorry about that. I need to give me the Xbox One. It's the Xbox One. They're giving out the WWE 16 for free. I like the wrestling. Send me I'm trying to follow you now. On what, YouTube or where? I'm gonna follow you right now on YouTube. I'm about to follow you right now on YouTube. I see you, I see you. I just subscribed to your page. Subscribe to mine too. Anybody else want me to subscribe to them? I'll do it. Just pay attention to me and I'll subscribe to you. I'll follow back. Late night chill. I think I need a nap. Yeah, we could collaborate on some videos. Can't subscribe to me? What happened? What's happening? Oh, you can't sleep. Oh, So you just been on the game. Well, what's the most viewers you ever got? What's the most views you ever got on YouTube? I'm playing from Georgia right now. About an hour from Atlanta. It's not too bad. It's just real humid, real hot. It's real humid and hot. So, you know. I speak do I speak Spanish? Nah, a little. I don't speak it, but I used to work with a guy who was from Puerto Rico. So, can you hear me a little bit better now? Let me know what y'all doing out there, man. I want to know. It's early in the morning. What y'all getting up to? Yeah, it's Can y'all hear me a little bit better? I'm in a rocket ship right now. I just want to chill. If y'all could hear me better, let me know. I just plugged the headset in, so that's why I asked. But I'm just chilling right now, just relaxing. I want to give away some things. Oh, you can't hear? Can you hear now? Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now a little bit better. Can y'all not hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Let me put on my... Can you hear me? I'm gonna put a message on there. Maybe you can't hear me. Can you hear me? okay, okay. Yeah, my bad, my bad. Okay, now I know you can hear me. Let me talk business with y'all, man. My bad, my bad. I need to talk business with y'all. I know it's only two of y'all, but I trust y'all. I trust y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all my secrets. This is my secret channel. I got a lot of secrets. I got some stuff I need to get off my chest. That's why I don't want to show my face right now. But I kind of I'm scared to go out my room sometimes at night. I'm not scared of no monsters or nothing, cause I'm grown. I'm a grown man, so I'm just scared of going downstairs. There be killers in my neighborhood. When you go outside, they'll kill you. So you just gotta maintain, and you gotta try to remain low key. So if you hear any loud knocks or anything, you, you guys gotta protect me. You gotta. That's why I got this camera on. So if I go to sleep, it's gonna be online if somebody try to break in. I know I probably sound like a woman, but I just need you guys to protect me while I while if I go to sleep and you guys hear any loud bangs or any intruders come my car. Somebody dented in my car door yesterday, and that wasn't good. So I'm thinking about getting me a little dash cam, cause can't be having people destroying my stuff. I need to move to California. I took a visit out to LA. I went to see Kobe Bryant play. I loved it. Kobe Bryant. What y'all think about Kobe Bryant? Like him, hate him. He could speak Italian. What's y'all favorite sport? Let's get some real talk going. I want to get some real dialogue going. Cause right now, oh, soccer. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What what part of I know you say you from California. What you Spanish? Like what country you from? You from Spain, Puerto Rico, Mexico? Oh, basketball. Yeah, basketball's fun. But you say you from you from Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic? I mean I gotta talk so I don't feel scared. Sometimes I get scared and I don't want to be. That's why I'm talking low. I had to plug up my headset so they don't hear me. People out there is crazy. They got one time I parked on the street and when I came back to my car, my book bag inside of my trunk was gone. And my trunk was still closed. I don't know how they got in it. I think they got these new things where they could open up your trunk and you won't even know it. 'Cause I got a 2014 car, so I think I think it's weird what they can use to, they stole my camera. It was a lot of stuff in my bag, and they just closed the trunk back up when, and like I didn't know till the next morning. Yeah, it's crazy. We gotta protect our stuff, People, it's just a day and age where people don't want to work, so they just take, they do a lot of stealing. That's why I'm trying to give back to the people. I want to give away some PlayStation cards. But I really respect y'all. Even though it's two of y'all, I respect y'all. Y'all hearing my problems out, and I don't have a lot of people I could talk to. People always tell me their problems, and I can't tell them mine. So this is a way I could just get my problems out, like therapy. I know I probably talk too much, but this is what I need. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay strong. I just had a rough life. But yeah, you're right. I gotta clean these tears up and fight back. Need some water. El Chapo, Chapo, El Chapo, Chapo. Ah. I can't sleep either. What kind of pill you said you took? El Capo, Capo, El Capo. I just want like 100 people in here at one time. That would be dope. Have 100. That'll be hard to do, but if I had 100 people in here, yeah, I'm kind of hungry too. I got these new chips. It tastes like Chinese food. It lays. I ain't opened it yet, but I don't. It's not good to eat potato chips at this hour. You're better off getting like maybe like a little fruit salad or something, or maybe some egg whites, scrambled eggs. El Capo, Capo. Yeah, I'm hungry, but I ain't gonna eat nothing right now. I'm gonna wait. What time is it over there? It's about 5 hours difference or something, or 3 hours? Yeah, you 3 hours back. El Capo, Capo, El Capo. Oh yeah, cookies and milk, cookies and coffee. I might eat some cashews right now. A couple cashews won't hurt nobody. Which one you think would be better, popcorn or cashews? Not too much. Yeah, it's the flavor popcorn too. And it has spicy ranch. Man, who's up, man? We all up in this thing together. We united. I need to go on. You know what they should make too? You should be able to broadcast Netflix. You know, we could watch. Everybody could watch movies together. And, you know, talk about movies and stuff. They need to put Netflix on the broadcast. Yeah, that would be dope if they put Netflix on here. Two chains. El Capo. El Capo. Yeah, I know. I used to, like last year, I used to go to sleep to broadcast. Just watch people broadcast and go to sleep. It'll put me to sleep. I just started getting back into it, like maybe maybe like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Alright. What it do? What it do? Yeah, I think I want to learn Spanish too. Second language. Is it hard to learn, or is it? Which one was harder to learn? What was English harder to learn or Spanish? Oh, everybody know cómo estás. Find some medicine. Reaching that point. Here we are. Sip it up. Bien o mal. Oh, that means your face or are you asking me something about my face? think I got insomnia. What about my face? Can you see it? Oh, my bad. I'm eating cashews. Oh yeah, okay. My face. Alright, let me show you what my face look like. I'm gonna put my face on the big screen. Alright, let me show you a picture of what I look like. That's what I look like. You get a good look. Oh man. Yeah, I'm the guy, of course. That's my mother. La familia. Well, let me show you another picture of me. Alright, here's another picture of me I'm gonna show you. Now I'm gonna take you into Pink World. Let me see what I look like with pixels on it. Whoa, that's a little too much right there. Right, hold on, let me get to the cool one. Oh yeah. I'm getting better at this broadcasting thing. Join my world. I'm gonna. What is Thug life. Thug life. That's funny. I'm gonna talk about some subject matter. We're gonna talk about this right here. This is the cheesy core burrito. I'm going on the record with this one. Oh, my family is from Trinidad. Trinidad. Well, we need to talk about this burrito first. We gotta get to the burrito. Oh, I think it's this one. Yeah, we need to talk about this cheesy core burrito. The burrito sucks. Now I know what you're gonna say. It looks delicious. Absolutely. This burrito absolutely does look delicious. But it's not. Oh, your mom is from Spain. Oh, that's pretty dope. Yeah, that's real dope. Oh, see, I knew if you lived in California, you'll probably have some Mexican in you. 'Cause when I went to LA, I seen a lot of Mexicano. I want to go to Cancun. Yeah, Cancun will be pretty dope. I just I just got my passport too, so I can go out the country now. Yeah, but this burrito right here we're looking at is from Taco Bell, and it's not the best of burritos. It, yeah, I think I'm an insomniac. Can't even find my. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this phone on vibrate. So yeah, what part of California you live in? Don't they got a Carl's Jr. over there? What's up? What's up, viewer number two? We just in here discussing the new cheesy core burrito from Taco Bell. I'm not really feeling it too much, but we're talking about, hey everybody, we're in here talking about the new cheesy core burrito. I'm not feeling it as much. It didn't have that much cheese as we critique the photo. Now I think you're number one, but as we critique, as we look at this photo and break it down, it looks delicious. You know, you might ask what's wrong with it. The fact that it doesn't. Oh man, I lost everybody. I can't keep a crowd. I suck. Yeah, you gotta follow me, man. This is a journey. This is only the first step, but I'm gonna keep fighting. So, I know I have the talent to everybody say I could talk a lot. So I'm gonna start talking a lot. I used to be a little shy boy, scared of the moment, but I ain't gonna be scared of the moment anymore. It's time for me to step up to the plate. Let me go to the next slide. Let me see what new thing I want to post up. Let me post up some new stuff. Oh, that's pretty dope. I like that. I like that. Okay, let me see. Let me see. We could talk about. I feel like I'm doing. Okay. You said you're hungry. There you go. You have your Papa John's discount coupon. So you you could use this. I'm gonna let you see it. I want you to be able to see it. There you go. You can get 30% off of your Papa John's. Do they have Papa John's out there? Oh, yeah. See, you can use this. I went and got me a 8-piece wings. Used this code. It only came up to about $5. It's good. It was good wings. So you can get 30% off your, the menu price with this promo code. I'm gonna leave this slide up for a little bit just so I could let people see it. Yeah, you're helping me out a lot. You're boosting my confidence. You're helping me to get these good ideas and tweak it. This is like practice right now for the big leagues. So I really thank you. Gracias. And that pizza's making me want some. What's up, everybody out there? I'm giving out 30% off of your Papa John's. If you're hungry, you want some Papa John's, you can get the Papa John's to go. I'm just trying to rock it out. I know Papa John's is closed where we're at, but when Papa John's open up, you guys can use this code and get 30% off. You could do it online as well. You feel me? Where's everybody from? Well, not everybody. It's just 2 people. It was 3 though. We're doing I want to give away a free Batman Arkham Knight game. I want to get that away. What is people we're gonna talk about some more foods as well. We're gonna get to that real soon. Let me just change this header. Everybody remain calm and subscribe to this channel if you like it. Yeah, it's probably too small to see anyway, but it's a good channel. Oh man, I'm scaring everybody away. I'm such a failure. I made some homemade spaghetti. the other day. This is what it looked like. What it looked like. It didn't come out right. Hold on. Kevin Ali. Let's turn up everybody. Let's turn up everybody. Just turn up everybody. Let's turn up everybody. Oh man, I think this medicine is starting to take effect. What's up, y'all? Pay attention. Let's pay attention. Let's get these dollars. Yeah, what's up, y'all? I'm on that medicine. It's got me slowed down. I need y'all to go support that YouTube channel. I know everybody says it, but you know, I think I got something more to offer than just anybody. I think my YouTube channel will bring you joy, positivity. It'll bring you inspiration. Just all of that roll in one. If you guys don't believe me, I'm going to give you guys a motivational speech right now. Right now. Because it's early in the morning and I think you guys need it. You need to be hyped up. You need to get your morning going. You know? Because, you know, there's a lot of people that didn't make it yesterday that aren't here today. And there's a lot of people that made it through yesterday that might not make it through today. So with that being said, you need to optimize your opportunity, meaning every last breath, every last second you need to be productive, or you know, just increasing your value of some sort. If you're not doing that, then you're digressing, you're going backwards, flat-footed, you know. That's yeah, I mean, I got 127 or 28. I'm trying to get it to 200. I'm gonna give out some PSN cards, and then I want to kind of build it up to when I get 2,000. I want to give away a PlayStation 4, like the new one, the 4K one when it come out. That's what I kind of want to do. That's my goal, to just give back to the people, because it's a lot of people out there that, you know, they need a new system, or they little brother or sister might need a system, or I want to give them something to want to follow me by, not just saying, hey, follow me, subscribe to me. I want to give back, give opportunity. That's what I want to do. There's not a lot of opportunity out there like this. Most people are just gonna play some Black Ops and disrespect you like they just celebrities. Like I'm in the same boat as everyone. So, you know, we can help each other, and then, you know, I think I could have a good platform for it with the giveaways. I even have Batman Arkham Knight here to give away. It's still in the wrapping. PS4 edition, Walmart edition. I'm probably gonna get that way by the end of the week. But people gonna have to stay tuned. But I mean, I think I got about another 70 to 60 until I get to 200. Yeah, that's what I want to do it. I had to holler about 2,000 subscribers then to get that away. I have to build that up, like, you know, tell everybody, like, next month I'm gonna do it on this date, so I have a whole month to, like, build it up. I can't do that in one day or a couple days. I gotta build that up. But it'll be dope though, cause I know some dudes who used to take cars on YouTube and do that, but they'll have people meet up, like they have to be there. That's another good idea. Be like, you gotta subscribe, then you gotta meet me at this location. Gotta meet me at Walmart, Atlanta. Gotta meet me in Miami or something like that, just to give it away. That'll make a lot of people subscribe though, because if I'm giving away the 4K PS4, you know, then people will really be like, oh, he really did it, so next time we gonna get him. But, cause I don't know how some of these people got all these subscribers. I mean, I think they've been doing it for years, just playing the game, being on here every single day. It'll build up like that, but a lot of people ain't gonna wanna do all that every day. But it's just the dedicated ones that's gonna get it, make it happen. How much is the 4K one? Is it 400 something or 500? True, true. How many subscribers you got? How many subscribers you got? Yeah, see, I think if I subscribe to more people, I'll get more people. Cause I only subscribe to like probably 8 people, 9 people or something. Oh, yeah. Some people say it might be better to get on Twitch, but I like YouTube. Yeah, yeah, I'm giving it away, but when I reach 200 subscribers, so subscribe, and I'll be giving a PS4 away probably next month. We just gotta get these subscribers up, and I give away the free stuff. And I got Batman Arkham Knight right now that I'm gonna give away before the end of the week is up. So I got the PSN cards that I'm gonna give away. Once I give away the $10 one, I'm gonna do a $20, and then I might do a $50 one. That 50 will be good too. Cause it's really dope. I remember when I couldn't get no year pass or stuff like that. Yeah, we almost there, man. Let me see how much I need, how many I need left. I appreciate y'all though. Let me see something. I'm about to check how many I need left to reach that 200 mark. Once I hit that 200 mark, man, I'm gonna let them things go. Let me see. Cause I mean, I'm somebody you would want to stay subscribed to. Cause I ain't playing. I'm be giving away this stuff for real. Uh, Hold on, I think I just got me an email. Oh, word? Yeah, I think I did Ustream like a long time ago though. I did used to do it though, like a couple times, but it was a while ago. I ain't did it in a while. I just started trying to get back on it like last couple of weeks. But I ain't really been on like that. But that's why I said I'm gonna just get on and try to okay, I see y'all. Yeah, that Arkham Knight, that is a good one, but I had got a good deal on it, so I had got two of them. So that's the only reason. I'm ready for the new one to come out too. I don't know when it come out, but they say it's gonna come out. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see you subscribed. Okay. I appreciate it. Oh, this is dope though. This is a little thing. Yeah, I just followed you back, Daryl. Oh, the Chris Brown. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that Chris Brown. I try to. I really did that one in one try, but I had got his voice. I like that one though. That's dope. Hey, what is going on? What y'all? Where you playing? Where you from, Daryl? They got me and me. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second.
lunch, eat, and get back to work in time. Speaking of people like you, we've got the B-Dubs Fast Break Lunch Menu. We guarantee you'll get an entree like wings or street tacos plus a side delivered to your table in just 15 minutes or it's free. You used to wish we could serve lunch faster. Now you might wish we were slower, but we won't be. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
For a limited time only at participating locations. Restrictions apply. See participating locations for details.
The following is a presentation of Podcast One.
The big podcast with Shaq. Here we go, the diesel. We break it out here before the ball.
Rejected O'Neal. Shaq. You gotta love him.
It's a Shaq podcast. It's a Shaqcast. Welcome back. I'm Shaq.
At one point, I guess this guy filled out a form and it said, "Are you known by any other names?" And he wrote Dick Face Johnson. What are you checking the hotel?
Richard F. Johnson.
What are you checking into a hotel? Face Johnson. Dick Face Johnson?
6'9" from Atlanta, Georgia. Richard Dick Face Johnson.
Are you flying for
Face Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, Mr. Richard Face Johnson, your room is ready. Today on the big podcast with Shaq, we're joined by the reigning Super Bowl MVP, Denver Broncos defensive star, Von Miller's on the show. Plus, Blake Griffin does stand up. Shaq's on the match game. We'll play John Kincaid's Big Money Match Game, a new feature called True Story, and of course, Borderline. Now live from the Shaq Cave in Atlanta, Georgia, and Podcast One's flagship studios in Beverly Hills, California, it's John Kincaid and the soon-to-be Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Well, I think they're trying to get him on the line.
Oh, we're not waiting on Snoop. We're waiting on Diddy.
Who's Diddy?
Easy these nuts in your mouth.
Gotta love it, the big podcast with Shaq. Thanks so much for hanging out with us each week. Hashtag is ShaqCast. At Rob Jenners, at John Kincaid, and more importantly, at Shaquille O'Neal, at Shaq. How are you, Shaq?
Good. Rob, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Last week I prank called my friend who owns a hotel, said there was a dead body in the room. Have you released that audio yet?
I've put it up on our bonus podcast. So if you are if you are a premium user at podcastone.com, you could find that audio. Shaquille just terrorizing someone else. Yeah.
Well, can you give our fans a little edit taste of that so they know to go to the bonus?
Oh, sure. Okay, so
okay, cool.
Yeah, it came up.
That was hilarious.
It came up during the Jimmy Kimmel interview.
Yes.
You mentioned it, but we didn't play the audio. So if you didn't have a chance to hear it, here's a small clip of Shaq terrorizing his friend at the hotel.
Jim, there's a dead hooker in the hotel bed next to me. I need your help in covering up the body.
Did you say you found a body?
Yes, there's a dead hooker in my room. I killed her by accident.
Well, I'm not going to come by the room, but I'll send security to 579.
Who did you just send? Who did you just send the security to somebody's room?
Hang up.
I did. Whose room is that? Whose room is security about to bust down the door to?
I don't know.
All right, Shaq, that was pretty good stuff, but even funnier.
I think I mobilized SWAT.
What did you think about Blake Griffin doing stand-up?
Oh.
Now, Rob, you gave some points on this.
Well, let's Shaq give his opinion here, because Shaq's a performer like Blake. Did you hear this or see any of this?
I saw it, but let me hear it from your perspective.
Okay, so let me play the clip for you. I edited the story. So Blake gets on stage and he tells a story about going to a strip club for the first time. So I kind of edited this down a little bit. The audio quality's not awesome, but it's pretty funny. So here's Blake Griffin's story about going to a strip club.
And right as they get comfortable, the strippers walk out from the back. I lock eyes immediately with this beautiful exotic stripper. I'm in luck because she makes a beeline right towards me. Because I guess they can smell fear. She starts grinding on me, doing her thing, whatever strippers do. And I walk up. 5 minutes in, I'm not making eye contact. I'm looking everywhere but her. So then for the next 10 minutes, I tried to smile at her and also make eye contact, but it just looked like I was going to murder her later. So then finally, after like 10, 15 minutes, she just gets pissed. She's so frustrated. Like, I'm not moving a muscle. She's like, what? You don't like pussy? You like boys? Should I go get a boy for you? I'm like, well, that's what strippers sound like. But before I can say anything, She gets up and she walks into the back, and my heart is broken because I never see her again. No, I'm just kidding. I f***ed later that night. I mean, I'm an NBA player. I kind of have to f*** stripper with the heater, right?
I think it was pretty good. I know. I thought it was not bad, actually.
It's
I think it was pretty good.
It's not stand-up. He's just telling the true funny story.
It's not good for your image, though, is it?
I mean, well, image is reality. No, image is reality. He's at a comedy store. He's telling jokes, verbal, he's telling vulgar jokes, and let's just think we didn't have social media. It wouldn't have got out that he was at a comedy store doing stand-up.
Oh, sure.
Because, one, it was okay, but you have to ask yourself the question, and people tell me this all the time, because I thought about doing stand-up one time, and a person said to me, are they going to laugh because you're funny, or are they going to laugh because you're Shaq? And that one right there, they showed him a lot of respect because he was Blake, but stick to what you're doing,
all right.
buddy.
I don't know. I thought he was.
It was
okay. It was manageable.
Listen, I have the #1 comedy brand in the nation, Shaq's Auto Comedy Brand. He took too long to deliver the jokes, which actually means it was a story, and it's a true story because that's what.
There we go. Exactly.
That's what they used to do. Not saying that I did it, but
Not in a brothel in Rio. Am I cynical to believe that was the first time he ever went to a strip club in his life?
No.
No. Is that okay? No, you're not cynical to believe that, but I think it's just part of the story, I guess. Yeah.
It's part of 67% of the NBA.
Well, if he was recruited,
just to do that, because listen, man, you got a lot of money, you don't know what to do, and you just go and having fun. I used to really go to strip clubs a lot until one day I just, caught my sense. Matter of fact, it was in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. I'm sitting next to Usher. So Usher pulls out this wad. He's doing it in my face. So I'm like,
Usher's wad in your face.
Yeah. So, I got my own borderline. I don't believe it.
Terrible.
No, but
that'll be a next borderline. I'm telling you.
No, but
well, I know who would be the chick. In that scenario, I know who's the chick.
No, but certain clubs you can give me a credit card and say, hey, go give me $5,000. So Usher has $5,000. He's looking at me. I'm like, I don't believe that Usher just challenged me. So now I get $10,000. Boom. Usher goes back and get 20. I go back and get 30.
Oh my
On the way out, on the way out, I was like, I just spent $50,000 on nothing.
That's stupid.
So and that was the last time I went to a strip club.
Good. I like that.
And Usher did not shoot his wad in my face.
I don't know. I thought he did. It sounded like he did. Now, Rob, you've scheduled Match Game for the show today. I have, yes. We haven't done Match Game in a while. But I understand that Match Game also already has leaned on Shaquille O'Neal. Yes, I think Match Game producers must listen to the podcast. Because this was a question on Match Game the other night, Shaq, and we'll go around the room and see if everybody can get an answer here.
Shaquille O'Neal is so big. When he was born, he was too big to be delivered by the stork, so he had to be delivered by the blank.
So that was the question on Match Game. So go ahead and fill out your answer here. So Shaquille O'Neal's so big that when he was born, he wasn't delivered by the stork, he was delivered
by the pterodactyl.
By the pterodactyl.
That's a great answer.
Okay. I said the FedEx guy. The FedEx guy. I put an airplane. I put cargo air because anything an airplane, something big that flies.
Something big that flies.
What do you say, Emmett? What do you say, Emmett?
Oh, yeah, Emmett's got to get to a mic here. Hold on a second.
We'll put you on. What do you say?
I'm going to go with a truck. A truck? Okay, so it goes with a truck.
That'll be a monster truck.
Yeah, a monster truck. All right, well, let's go to our celebrity panelists from Match Game. And the gentleman, this gentleman had the same idea I had, but nobody else did.
Shaquille O'Neal is so big. When he was born, he was too big to be delivered by the stork, so he had to be delivered by the blank.
Airplane.
An airplane.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Well, la-di-da. Jack McBriar.
We're looking for airplane, Jack.
Oh, airplane.
Brandon. And then I put Big Bird.
Big Bird.
It's a big bird. We're looking for airplane.
Well, Brandon, I'm going to rip the Band-Aid. I don't have that. I said, forklift.
Mario?
All right, well, no. I said forklift, too.
Forklift.
Wow. Mario Cantone.
Two wings. Looks like an airplane, so maybe the like this. So I said,
basketball team instead of the bird. Dr. J.
Dr. J. That's not a bad one.
The doctor's in the J.
That's a good answer.
You know what I mean?
In keeping with the bird theme,
Yes.
but also... Hi, smart girl. Crane.
Crane.
All of those were awful answers.
All right, Shaquille O'Neal has to be a panelist next year.
On the match game?
Yes.
I don't know why he hasn't been invited
I can't
yet.
believe it, and I'd love to see you play Pyramid, too.
They need us on that show.
Oh, my gosh, that'd be so much fun.
You know what?
I would love to play Pyramid.
I gotta say that the match game contestants they pick are horrible.
Idiots.
They are terrible.
Oh my
The
gosh.
celebrities are fun and they're trying to think of a funny answer, but the contestants are the worst.
Now we know that Shaq doesn't drink.
Well, I didn't think he drank, right?
We know he doesn't drink, right? I mean, he wouldn't lie to us, right?
Never said that.
Okay, well, I don't know here because
don't drink means do not drink. I don't drink. Well, I'll drink once a year.
Okay, like once a year.
Well,
once a year. That's it.
I went
don't
back
drink out in public. I don't drink in
Okay, so you don't
clubs,
drink out in public.
I was listening to the podcast a couple weeks ago, editing the podcast, and I was thinking maybe you had a few drinks here because.
Is this like an outtake from the show that people didn't get to hear?
When Jimmy Kimmel was on, we played Drunk Donald Trump. And I went back to the show and listened to that show, and there was some drunk Shaq in there. Tim Duncan comments.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard it.
You're getting grief.
I don't get grief.
Oh, no, you got grief.
No, I don't get grief. Roaches cannot greet me. Everybody who speaks on it, especially, you know what? When you hear a guy like Kareem or Magic come on and say something, now it has legs. Guess where I'm going in about 40 days. So guess what? I got a hall pass now to say what I want. And it's validated.
I can actually understand Shaq.
He's not a big man. He's a power forward. Okay, he's a forward.
It sounds like a bad Bill Cosby impersonation.
He's a four.
Rob, do me a favor and go to Google and get drunkshack@gmail.com.
Oh,
you gotta patent that, Rob. That was hilarious.
Isn't that good?
Yes.
I think that's a segment next year on TNT.
Drunk Shaq.
It is.
Because
it is.
That was a four. Now, honestly, though, there were 2 points you made in the conversation that I didn't catch last week. That I was actually able to understand. Now that we slowed you down.
Validated.
You're actually pretty insightful when we listen to you in slow motion.
Rob, I think you need to add that every week. Let's
Drunk Shaq.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
New recurring feature, Drunk Shaq. Oh, man, that's
Hey,
funny.
Rob, it's time to get excited. Why? Because this month means we get to sit back and witness the world battle it out, from swimming to sprinting to golf, yes, even golf. And with so many events, you're going to need wall-to-wall TVs, and with wall-to-wall TVs, you should probably grab some friends to root along with you, and with friends, you're probably going to need some food. You're always hitting it. You're always hitting Buffalo Wild Wings. That's where you want to go.
Buffalo Wild Wings has the ultimate sports watching experience, and it's never been clearer than now. They've even got a new limited time menu with one of my all-time favorite flavors, smoke. That means food for the crew like the smokestack. A generous helping of kettles, chips stacked with pulled pork, sauteed peppers, queso, and more. And if you don't like sharing, you can order their fresh new barbecue bacon turkey burger.
Sounds good to me. And they also have got beer, guys. And with football season right around the corner, you're going to just park yourself at the nearest Buffalo Wild Wings. Skip staying at home. Head to the place that's meant for this. They've got the menu, the TVs. Hey, and if it's hot outside, they've even got the air conditioning. So I want to be in and enjoying the great food and the beer.
So it's time to get excited, and they're excited to have you at Buffalo Wild Wings, beer, and sports.
Please drink responsibly, like Shaq.
Say it like you mean it, Rob.
Oh, okay, sorry. Please drink responsibly. Otherwise...
Yes, okay, he's a four.
He's a four.
Oh, here we go. It's my favorite segment because I always have the best one.
And I'm going to try to win this week, John.
Okay, well, why don't you...
So it's senselessly sensitive, where we vent about nonsense that drives us crazy.
Why don't you talk a big game and actually deliver?
Okay. I don't mind people saying hi while I'm at a restaurant. You know me, I don't have an entourage, I don't have a security. But the way I was raised is you're not supposed to bother people while they're eating. definitely not supposed to put your hands in front of their food. And don't hit me on the back when I take the bite of my sandwich. I almost died the other day. You want to hit me in my back when I take a bite of my burger and I'm... Hey, Shaq, nice to meet you. Don't touch me when I'm eating my food. Keep your dirty, filthy hands out of my face. Say hi, take pictures, do what you do, but do not touch me when I'm in the middle stroke of a bite of a burger with pickles and ketchup dripping. I almost died. Don't touch me while I'm eating.
Oh, that's
pretty good, man.
You don't want to be fondled. Shaq does not want to be fondled.
Don't touch me while I'm eating. I almost died.
All right, Rob, are you ready, or would you like me to go?
Sure. I'll dial one up here. So, I'm very happy that every bank on the face of the planet these days has some kind of an app.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, Von Miller's calling.
Okay.
All right, we'll have to come back to
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. I got a great one.
I almost died for real, John.
That's terrible. You almost choked to death?
Yeah, like, yo, man.
That would have sucked.
I'm so sorry.
I look forward to this show and the check every month. That would have been awful.
Shaquille O'Neal died.
Kincaid pissed. Monthly check. Monthly check goes. Hey, private school's very expensive for Olivia.
Kincaid's going to answer. The fact that his check in the bank is released from all charges.
I'm suing the guy for lost wages.
What happened?
Well, I'm just saying, Rob, I'm suing that guy if Shaq croaks. Choking on a hamburger? Private school's very expensive.
All right, so...
and I'm suing him if that's the case. I will sue that dude for lost wages.
All right, our update here is our buddy Von Miller got pulled into a meeting real quick. He's calling back in a few minutes.
Good,
so,
okay.
All right, so I guess I will...
why don't you continue?
I will resume the festivities. All right, so I'm very happy that every bank on the face of the planet these days has a mobile app.
Yes.
And they let you do stuff on your mobile app. In fact, we've all become so dependent on this mobile deposit where you don't have to go to the bank anymore. You can just deposit your check through the app. Figure it out so that the app takes a damn picture that it accepts every time when you try to take a picture of your check. I stand in my kitchen like a f***ing idiot trying to get the camera lined up at just the exact angle because the app goes, can't see this, no, wrong, no, like, damn it. I want to give you my money. Take my money. I want you to give it. I can't take the picture of the check. The light's not right. You got to try to, I'm like, oh, come on. I'm trying to give you money. I don't have a lot of it. I want you to have it. Take my money. Why won't the app work?
Well,
because look, at this point, I just drive to the damn bank. It's like a waste of friggin' time. Like, I got one leg up on the counter. I'm standing on my head. Shannon's like, what the hell is wrong with you? I said, the app doesn't take a picture of the check. It doesn't want my money. It won't take my money.
Maybe you don't need to go to Bob's bank.
Yeah, you gotta get like a reputable bank.
If your bank is attached to a gas station, they probably are not going to have the best mobile app.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If your bank has burglar bars, you're probably going to the wrong bank, Rob.
Billy's Bank and bail
If you could get a Slurpee where you get a loan,
I was wondering why my interest rates are like 85%. I guess that makes sense.
And if it says payday loans, not just loans, you're in trouble.
Get your title back.
All right, are you ready for me to win again?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know, John, though. I think Jack and I both had some good ones.
All right, here we go.
No, Rob, yours was hilarious.
It was hilarious. Rob's, yours was great. But I will tell you this. This is a memo to all Atlanta area Catholics. Mass at 5:30 on Saturday afternoons begins at 5:30 at Holy Spirit Catholic Church. And yes, that is why my wife and I arrive in our seats by 5:15. I'm claustrophobic. I sit at the end of the pew. Don't show up at 5:28 or 5:29 right before the opening procession and then say, would you mind moving down? Because as the guy learned last week, yes, I would. You can step across, but I am not moving down. I have positioned myself properly because I got there early. I can't help it if you don't know time management. When God says Mass is 5:30, get your ass there by 5:15. me. He would appreciate you reflecting and actually preparing for the sacrament. And guess what? No, I do mind. Yes, pick another pew, dude, because you ain't getting me to move in.
I thought you had a whole thing against saving seats. Now you're a seat saver at church?
I'm in my seat,
Oh,
and that's why I position myself at the end of the pew. Don't ask me to move in. That's a prime seat.
John, once again, you gave a great performance, but I'm going to have to give this one to Rob.
Was great.
Rob's was great.
I think Rob, with the foot up on the counter, dig in. I think
it's
that
true.
I can't. It would never.
I tried that one time.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah, it is the worst.
I mean, like, it takes me half an hour, and I'm like, I could have driven to the bank 3 times by the time this trying wrong.
Oh my God!
Turn your camera sideways. I only have
when
one
you set
phone.
the foot up on the counter in the kitchen like a contorted, that pretty much did us in. That was awesome.
So that's this week's edition of Senselessly Sensitive.
Okay, we're all about helping people here on the Big Podcast with Shaq. You know that. And we're here to help you make something that's usually really complicated really simple. Shopping, I know it's usually not the best experience you've ever had. So we're taking all the hassle out of it by referring you to our good friends at TrueCar. New car purchases, even used car purchases. Just download that TrueCar app on your phone or go to TrueCar.com. And you can find the perfect car for you with absolutely no hassle.
John's right. Doesn't get any better than TrueCar. You can get upfront pricing information on everything, so you don't have to negotiate anything. You can even see what other people in your neighborhood pay for the same car, so you really know if you're getting a fair price. We've said it over and over again. It's quick, easy buying experience, and there is no stress.
I love the fact that you can shop from hundreds of thousands of new and pre-owned vehicles that are available from TrueCar certified dealers nationwide. And TrueCar users, you're going to save an average of over $3,000 off the MSRP. And the TrueCar certified dealer network, they've sold over 2 million cars.
Make car buying simple. Get to TrueCar.com now and start shopping. Save yourself time and stress by buying your next car through TrueCar.
Some features not available in all states. And speaking of, well, there you go. Speaking of TrueCar, John challenged me, I want to say a couple weeks back, to come up with a game that was very similar to his favorite game show, To Tell the Truth.
Yes.
Which he loves.
Love that show.
So this game, this little quick one-off game here, is called True Story, okay?
Okay.
I've got stories about John. I've got stories about Shaq. So Shaq, here's the game. Can you guess which of the stories about John is true? And then John, vice versa. I got 3 stories about Shaq. You got to guess the one that's true.
All right, I think we can do this.
You
we
ready?
know each other pretty well.
Okay.
Let's try.
We'll start with you, John. All right, so the 3 stories about Shaquille are the following. Story number 1. Shaq was once stranded in a bar with Marilyn Manson and Big Bird. Story number 2. Shaq once had a fan thrown out of a game for calling him Big Bird. Story number 3, Shaq once attended Dragon Con dressed as Big Bird to surprise his fans. Which of those stories is actually true?
All right, I am a big believer that Shaquille O'Neal is always about his fans and finding ways to sort of make the splash in a social media type setting or something like that. My guess is he went to Dragon Con and he was dressed as Big Bird.
Shaquille O'Neal, is that true?
No. I was once stranded in Allentown, Pennsylvania with Marilyn Manson
and Big Bird.
How did you get stranded with Marilyn Manson? Tell me.
Because we had a game in Philly and we stayed in Allentown. And
why'd you stay in Allentown?
Because they didn't want us in Philly. So because we used to have a little bit too much fun in Philly, so Brian...
And there's no fun in Allentown, I'll tell you.
No fun at all, so we had to go, and actually we were there 3 days early, so we stayed 3 days.
In Allentown?
In Allentown, Pennsylvania.
There's only 2 restaurants.
I know. And one is inside the hotel.
So you had to double up.
And I got drunk then. I know I don't drink, but I definitely got drunk then.
Here's the thing, too. In Allentown, they have one TV station in Allentown. I'm not kidding you. Channel 69.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Channel 69.
I know a lot about that channel in Allentown.
WFMZ. WFMZ, Channel 69.
So Shaq got snowed in when they were up there, and it just so happens that Sesame Street's tour, and Marilyn Manson were in town.
In Allentown.
So there's an article on Sports Illustrated I found this weekend, and I thought it was hilarious, was that they walk into this bar, there's Marilyn Manson and his people, there's the Sesame Street on Ice people, and there's the Orlando Magic. And they're all in this bar.
Oh,
Shaq,
my gosh.
Do you know Marilyn Manson?
I met him then, and I know him now. Yeah.
Because it says in this story, Shaq goes up to Marilyn Manson, gives him a hug, then proceeds to pick him up in the air like he was a toothpick.
Wow.
So there's your story for true story for Shaquille O'Neal. Once got snowed in at a bar with Marilyn Manson and Big Bird. All right, Shaq, let's see if you can sniff out Johnny's here. John Kincaid once played Kenickie in his high school's production of Grease. John Kincaid was once on MTV's Remote Control as a contestant. Or John Kincaid once forgot his media credential and snuck into the NBA Finals. Which of those is actually a true story about John Kincaid?
I'm a detective. I'm going to use a process of elimination. John would never forget his credentials and sneak into the NBA Finals because he doesn't have to. Kincaid was once remote control as a contestant. Kincaid doesn't do contestant. He only does host work.
Okay.
So the obvious answer is he played Kenickie in high school production of Grease. Grease was a popular movie. This probably got John into wanting to be behind the screen, behind the mic, after he did this fabulous production of Grease. I'm going to go with that one.
John Kincaid, is that a true story?
No.
Oh.
And I will tell you, Kenny wasn't like the other kids. Remote control. TV mattered. Nothing else did.
Yeah. So John was actually a contestant on MTV's Remote Control
Girls
back
said
in the
yes,
day.
but he said no.
You're not a contestant, John. You're a host.
Now he's got his own game show.
Well, this was
Ken Ober.
Way back in the day.
1988, I believe. 1988 is my belief of the year.
Where did they shoot Remote Control?
New York, but they came to Temple University. They came to Temple University, and my first year out, here's even better, my first year out, they came to Temple University on a contestant search, and I came back and got
look at that.
and played the game, and Coryyooo, fantastic, hot from Fort Fairlane.
Okay, yeah.
And General Hospital fame. She was the girl on the show, and
Colin Quinn and Adam Sandler before they were anybody.
Adam wasn't on that one, but Colin Quinn and Ken Ober, who has passed.
Ken Ober has passed.
Ken has passed. So since that, but
can't believe you were on Remote
Control. Yes, and I would love to be on it, and I'd love to be on another game show. I want to play Pyramid if Michael Strahan will have me on.
There you go.
I would love that.
That's a true story. Neither of you got it right.
Too bad I've never seen Remote Control. What the hell are you two guys talking about?
You never saw it? We're going to have to show you.
Never.
We'll show you.
Well,
we were expected to have Von Miller on the show.
Yeah, you got. Well, everybody's in training camp, so he got kind of roped into a meeting. It looks like we're gonna miss him this week. So.
Okay, well he's welcome back anytime, right, Shay?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
he really is.
Von's a good dude, man.
No, he's a good dude. I've been seeing him all summer. Excellent dude. No entourage, by himself. Nice to the kids.
Yeah.
Von, because you're the second highest paid player ever, we're going to give you the immunity pass.
Oh, yeah. He just signed a monster deal.
Second highest.
Kevin Hart had the immunity pass, but he stood us up. How many times has
Kevin Hart stood us up?
Twice. I think we're on twice.
And he's never getting the chance to go third, right?
Yes.
He doesn't get the chance.
We've only had, we've only had a few stand-ups. We've had Kevin Hart twice. We've had Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson stood us up.
And now Von, I can't really count this as.
No, he's not. He's not under
teams
control.
Don't mess around,
All right, and besides, if you had Mark Sanchez as your quarterback, you'd be late too.
I would not be doing any interviews.
You'd be trying to
I'd be doing no interviews.
Shaq, did you ever, in your time, stand up a woman?
Oh, of course.
Have you really?
How old were you?
Well, the first woman I stood up on the window. Hold on. What type of
like standing, like where you made a date with a woman,
and then you
stood her up.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
Because you're a gentleman.
Positions that I call just playing America.
Because you are.
Just playing America.
You are a
Every
gentleman.
woman has to stand up.
Because you are a gentleman. Well, she has to.
Let's see. Yes, I am a gentleman.
That's awful.
I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have.
No, I didn't have enough dates to stand anyone up. I mean, it's like it's like a beggar turning away money. I don't want your money. I'm good.
I think we need to strike this segment from the show.
What? I stood up a girl once and lied
John,
about the reason I was standing her up. And then what happened? I ran into her.
Oh,
Of all the stinking luck.
Oh, the night you stood her up, you ran into her?
Well, no, I had made an excuse about the day before I was going out of town, and the next day I saw her.
Oh,
liar.
John?
Yes.
When you get home, go in the closet and get your little quilt and your blanket. Your wife can be like, "What you talking about? Why y'all bring up the old girl?"
On the couch, John.
I was like 19.
Yeah. It doesn't
I
matter,
don't think
boy.
the man Jamaican's going to be mad at me about that one.
You've been married to me for 30 years. I don't want you talking about nobody else. I don't want you
Ross
talking about nobody else.
All right, guys. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll do some borderline. We'll get to match game.
More fun and games.
Yep.
All right. Let's be real. This show is hilarious, and you probably want to share different moments from different episodes with your friends. That's what Killer Clips are for. Killer Clips are the best clips of any show on Podcast One, and they're so easy to share on any social network. So go to podcastone.com to check out the greatest clips of every show and share them now.
Before we get to John Kincaid's Big Money Match Game in just a few minutes here, Anil going to be playing with us today on the match game. And his chance to win a Borderline shirt. So speaking of Borderline, Shaq, I had to play this for you. I found this one online after Shaq's epic rant about the spinal cord fart. This is a kid who, to me, he sounds a lot like Kevin Hart in the way he delivers this little speech here. But he had to fart in school, and one of his classmates didn't take too kindly to it.
So I'm in class. And I had a heavy set lunch. I had a hefty lunch today. Thank you, God. So I had a fart. So I let a little poo-poo, because, everybody poo-poops, a little fart and a little wee-hoo. And this girl named Rebecca gonna comment on my fart and say, "Oh, my gosh, that is so childish of you. You need to stop farting like that's really weird since seniors. We need to stop farting like that's so childish." First of all, I'm not farting to get laughs. I'm farting so I won't die. All this air in my tooth, I got a fart. Leave me alone. I can't hold my farts in. Because if I hold them in, my titty gonna hit the floor. I'm gonna walk over my titty, my nip gonna cave in, go straight through my nose, and I'm gonna die. I can't hold my fart in. We all ain't talented like you, Rebecca. Or you can just hold everything in your stomach, you nasty beast.
Good job.
Man.
Good job.
Man.
I can't hold it in like you nasty beast.
Oh, my gosh.
My goodness.
You shouldn't, by the way, I saw the Mythbusters on this.
That you shouldn't hold in a fart?
You should not hold in farts. You should let...
Does it happen like he describes it? Your titty pops out? And then
but you should let it be free. You should let it be free. You should not hold in farts. It's not healthy to not let farts go. But you can exit the room and then let one go.
or do what Shaq does. Crop dust.
Well, you could crop dust, which is Shaq's new favorite word of 2016.
Yes.
As he crop dusts through.
So speaking of what we just mentioned in the previous one, this is a little kid who wanted to pet this guy's...
What?
Something?
Hey.
Now, did you pet your titties?
My what?
Your titties.
My titties?
Wait. Those. Did I pet them?
Oh, kitties.
It's a neighbor kid knocks on his door and wants to pet his kitties.
Yeah, he's like, what?
Yeah?
Now, did you pet your titties?
My what?
Your titties.
My titties? Yeah?
Now, did you pet your titties?
Shaq's gonna say that to his girlfriend later. Can I pet your titties?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, all right. One more in Borderline.
That's
before we get to the Big Money Match
I'm
game
using
here.
that line tonight, though.
Can I pet your titties?
Kitties.
Oh, kitties. Sorry. Oh, that's a whole night. So I had to play this. This is so great. This comes from Andrew on our Big Podcast Facebook page. Did you see the UFO over Milwaukee this week?
What?
There was all this footage online of this UFO over Milwaukee. So the best part is the eyewitnesses to the people that saw this UFO. This is outstanding.
Those are aliens. Those are aliens that come in the same area. Oh, it's breaking up. Oh, it's 6, it's 8, it's 9. Oh, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. They stopped. Those are aliens.
Sorry, I'm trying to record it.
Aliens. Aliens.
Oh, they cut the lights off.
Aliens.
And they just cruise.
They looking at us. They dividing up. We getting invaded. Those are not for. Look at that. They are sitting. Y'all need to be calling damn news. They coming down to they coming to Earth. They're coming to Earth. Oh, they coming faster. They flat. Oh my God, look. They moving in for formation. Officers, do something about that!
Now, notice he's saying he thinks the aliens are coming. All of a sudden, the cops are his friends.
Aliens!
He was crying out bad-mouthing the cops last week. Then the aliens are coming, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, cops, defend us! The aliens are coming!
Aliens!
Oh, my gosh.
Edition of Borderline.
Oh. Are you all right there, Shaq? You sound like you're going to choke on a sandwich or something there.
No, some girl just gave me her cookies.
Well, don't go mama.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Don't go
It's a true story. Some girl just came in and gave me her cookies.
Don't go mama
And I
Cass
have
on
witnesses.
us. Don't go Cass Elliott on us.
Oh, John is so worried about Shaquille passing so he can continue to collect a paycheck.
Do you know how expensive private school is? That's what I'm telling you. Do you know if I always thought if Karen Carpenter had Mama Cass's ham sandwich, they'd both be alive today?
Oh, is that right?
They'd both be alive today.
You're
Very
a
much so.
horrible
That is
person.
horrible. All right, we know, guys, football is your passion. You know all the players, you know all the teams, you know their strengths, you know their weaknesses. Well, now, why don't you put that knowledge to the test and play for your shot at the $1 million top prize at DraftKings.com. It's just part of the $5 million in total prizes that they're doling out in this Week 1 contest.
DraftKings.com is the destination for 1 week fantasy football. 1 week fantasy means no season-long commitment. Play whenever you want with the players you want. Just pick your contest, draft your players, and follow your team live.
And you can renew old rivalries by challenging friends and family in a private league to prove that you're the superior GM. Or you can join an existing league and go head-to-head with friends, co-workers, and fantasy players from all across the country. Rob and I love playing this game. Hurry to DraftKings.com now to choose your players, and you could seriously cash in Week 1.
And use code SHAQ and play for free with your first deposit. That's code SHAQ to play free for your first share of the $5 million in total prizes in this Week 1 contest. Only at DraftKings.com.
We love DraftKings.
Eligibility. I can't even say the words. Eligibility restrictions may apply. See website for details. Oh, here we go.
Get ready to match the stars.
Oh, boy.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Hey.
Rob Jenners.
Hey.
And an intern named Emmett. All playing the star-studded Big Money Match Game 2016. And here's the star of Match Game 2016, John Kincaid.
Hey, very good.
And now when you see it on TV, isn't it cool? I've got it down pat. Get the old Johnny Olsen.
Yes,
he was the greatest.
You got the delivery.
All right, do we have a contestant for us today,
We do,
Rob?
gentlemen. Say hello to our friend Anil.
Anil, how are you, Anil?
Hey guys.
What's up, Anil O'Neal?
Oh, this is Shaq. This is Crazy Wall.
What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Nothing much. I just want to say something quick. Thank you so much for making Shaq sneakers. When I was a kid, I wore them. I couldn't afford $100 sneakers. It was so affordable, and I really appreciate you making those sneakers for a kid like me.
Look at that.
Oh, I love that.
Look at that.
I love that.
I ain't going to get him a free T-shirt
All
for
right,
nothing.
Anil.
But,
Anil, you got to match 3 times, though, to get yourself a T-shirt here. You ready to play?
Will do, yes.
All right, we have
All
our
right.
3 celebrities here ready to answer your question. You ready, Rob?
Go, man.
All right, Pat Riley said, I asked my Miami players to be all in by throwing something into the bucket. It was okay till Shaq threw in his blank. All right, the celebrities are writing down their answer, and Anil is coming up with his. All right, here we go. All right, Anil, Pat Riley said, I asked my Miami players to be all in by throwing something into the bucket, and it was all okay until Shaq threw in his blank.
His Manaconda.
His Manaconda. This is a listener to the podcast.
Yeah,
I think.
it is.
All right, Shaquille O'Neal. Pat Riley said, I asked my Miami players to be all in by throwing something into the bucket. It was okay till Shaq threw in his blank.
And you know what? Well, my main man said the same thing I said, but I said it a little different. Manaconda!
All right, we already have a match. That's very
there
good.
you go.
Rob Jenners, what was your answer there?
You can read it off the paper.
Let me see
I
there.
wrote
The Manaconda.
Yeah.
Emmett?
Man.
I was going to say.
Oh, hold on.
Wait a minute, Emmett,
I was going to say Shaq's girlfriend.
Shaq's girlfriend.
You're fired.
I was thinking.
We don't pay him. We can't fire
I
him.
was thinking till Shaq threw in his jock strap.
Oh, yeah,
My
that's
answer
a
was
good one.
jock strap.
That's a
And
good
then it
one.
was all okay till that went in. All right, you already got 1, Anil, so that's
Yeah.
pretty good. You're off to a good start here. Okay, Michael Michael Phelps said, I've got the perfect cure for shrinkage. When I get out of the pool, I go and grab a blank. So what does he do to the perfect cure for shrinkage? Neil's thinking about it right now. Coming up with his answer. Our stars are writing down their answer. All right, Michael Phelps said to Neil, I've got the perfect cure for shrinkage. When I get out of the pool, I go and grab a blank.
A big cockerel.
A big cockerel. See, this is a true listener to the show. All right, Rob Jenners. Michael Phelps said, I've got the perfect cure for shrinkage. When I get out of the pool, I go and grab a blank.
I go and grab a gymnast.
A gymnast. That's very good. That's not a bad answer there. All right, Emmett. Michael Phelps said, I've got the perfect cure for shrinkage. When I get out of the pool, I go and grab a blank.
Dumbbell.
A dumbbell. Yeah, that was a dumbbell answer, I'd say.
Get rid of the intern.
Emmett's been thrown off the
All
show.
right, Shaq. Michael Phelps said, I've got the perfect cure for shrinkage. When I get out of the pool, I go and grab a blank.
A bong.
A bong. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's
what I was thinking, too. All right, Anil. That was a good answer, Anil. I like Rob's answer, the gymnast.
Grab a gymnast.
The best. Okay, next one here. Oprah said, I thought Shaq would be the perfect guy to replace me. He would have given everyone in his audience a blank as a gift. What would Shaq have given out to the audience if he had replaced Oprah? All right, Anil. Oprah said, I thought Shaq would be the perfect guy to replace me. He would have given everyone in his audience a blank as a parting gift. What would that be?
A pair of Shaq sneakers.
A pair of Shaq sneakers. That's
Good
not
answer.
bad. Rob, let's see, Emmett. Oprah said, I thought Shaq would be the perfect guy to replace me. He would have given everyone in his audience a blank.
Icy hot.
Icy hot.
Whoa,
That's one. Now you see.
It's a good
All right,
answer.
Rob Jenner, Shaq. Oprah said, I thought Shaq would be the perfect guy to replace me. He would have given everyone in his audience a blank as a parting gift.
I know we just fired the intern, but I got to bring him back. Icy hot.
Icy hot, another answer there. All right, Rob Jenners. Oprah said, I thought Shaq would be the perfect guy to replace me. Would have given everyone in the audience a blank as a parting gift.
A missed free throw.
A missed free throw. See, now I said gold bond.
Gold bond?
I said gold bond, so I was thinking along the same lines. All right, Anil, we got to get you going here. All right, here we go. Martha Stewart said, prison taught me a lot of things. I even learned to make a blank out of a dinner napkin. So, the stars are writing down their answer, and Anil has to come up with one. All right, Anil. Martha Stewart said, prison taught me a lot of things. I even learned how to make a blank out of a dinner napkin.
She knew how to roll a big one.
A big one, like roll a big one, a big fatty, I guess.
That's a good answer.
Out of a big one. All right, Shaquille O'Neal, Martha Stewart said, prison taught me a lot of things. I even learned to make a blank out of a cocktail napkin, out of a dinner napkin.
A mini manaconda.
Kind
of where my brain was for a minute.
Rob Jenners, Martha Stewart said, prison taught me a lot of things. I even learned to make a blank out of a dinner napkin.
A shank.
A shank.
Shank out of a dinner napkin. Yeah.
All right, Martha Stewart said, Emmett, prison taught me a lot of things. I even learned to make a blank out of a dinner napkin.
Tampon.
A tampon. That's a horrible answer.
That's pretty funny, though.
I thought thong.
Thong out of
I was thinking thong out of a dinner napkin. All right, Anil, you got to get this one, Anil.
Last question.
All right, Coach K said, I really wasn't shocked my players went to that Rio brothel. The other day, I found blank in the locker room. All right, so Coach K said, and Anil, we want to match up on this one. All right, here we go. Hold on a minute. Coach K said, Anil, I really wasn't shocked that my players went to that Rio brothel because the other day I found blank in the locker room. Anil?
Shaq's Manaconda.
Shaq's Manaconda. The Manaconda. He's riding the Manaconda today. All right, Coach. All right, Shaq. Coach K said, I really wasn't shocked my players went to that Rio brothel because the other day I found blank in the locker room.
He found it hard to concentrate.
He found it hard to concentrate in the locker room.
Actually, that may even count.
Rob Jenners. Rob Jenners. Coach K said, I really wasn't shocked my players went to that Rio brothel. The other day I found blank in the locker room.
A condom. Found a condom in the locker room.
You know? All right, Emmett. Coach K said, I really wasn't shocked my players went to that
Your
Rio
impression of Coach K.
The other day, I found blank in the locker room.
I'm gonna go like Coach K. That sound like.
I'm going to go with handcuffs.
Handcuffs in the locker room. All right, I think Anil was great. He's got to get a
win.
win. Anil, congratulations, buddy. Take care of yourself.
Thank you, Anil. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you for playing with us here on the big podcast with Shaq.
All right, that's a wrap on that one, guys. Good
That's
job.
awesome.
Let's.
Oh my God, that was some funny stuff.
Very good.
Gotta love it.
Love it.
Always fun when people stop by the big podcast. And Anil listens.
He does. He's a regular
You see
listener.
a black man on the side of the road, and he's chilling with two white guys named Rob and John. It's
Love Shack, baby. And there's Emmett, too.
Yeah,
the other crazy-haired white kids. Hashtag Shackcast. At Rob Jenners, at John Kincaid, at Shaq. We love you here at the Big Podcast.
Don't forget to send your submissions in for the Love Shack contest.
Oh, yeah, we only got another week
Love
to go.
Shack contest. We'll do it next week. AP News headlines are coming up next.
Idiots! Idiots! The Big Podcast with Shaq is a presentation of Podcast One. Follow Shaq on Twitter at Shaq and follow Kincaid at John Kincaid. Also, check out the podcast page on Facebook for photos, behind-the-scenes video, and more. New episodes are available at F1.com. That's podcastone.com.
Stay tuned for the latest AP News headlines from Podcast One, right after this. When shopping for car insurance, consider this. Geico has been saving people money on car insurance for over 75 years. So if you're serious about savings, it's simple. Go to geico.com. After 75 years, they know how to save you money.
P update. I'm Carlotta Bradley. The last medals of the Rio Games have been presented, and the U.S. dominated the final medal standings at the Summer Olympics in Brazil with 46 gold and 121 overall. U.S. Olympic Committee CEO Scott Blackman says he didn't anticipate this kind of medal haul because the track and swimming teams had a lot of first-time Olympians.
To be really candid, we weren't sure we were going to have that kind of success coming in.
One of those gold medals goes to the U.S. men's basketball team, which earned its third straight gold medal. Center DeMarcus Cousins says the team dominated after having a few close games earlier.
We had some rough patches in the beginning of the tournament, but we overcame it. We corrected our mistakes. We bettered ourselves from our mistakes, and we came together and succeeded. So, best feeling ever, man.
The next Summer Games will be in Tokyo in 2020. AP Update. I'm Carlotta Bradley.
Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans proudly supports Drink Champs. Rocket Mortgage brings the mortgage approval process into the 21st century. Fast, powerful, and completely online, Rocket Mortgage has taken all the complicated, time-consuming parts of applying for a mortgage out of the equation. Hate searching through stacks of old files and paperwork? With Rocket Mortgage, you can easily share your bank statements and pay stubs at the touch of a button, helping you get approved in minutes for a custom mortgage solution that's been tailored to your unique financial situation. Even better, with Rocket Mortgage, you can do all of this on your phone or tablet. It's a quick online process that you can manage from the convenience of your couch. So if you're looking to refinance your mortgage or buy a home, check out Rocket Mortgage today at quickenloans.com/champs. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states, NMLS, consumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? What's going on, brother?
Drink Champs Radio, baby. He's a legendary Queens rapper.
Hey, Sangria, this your boy N-O-R-E.
He's a Miami hip-hop pioneer.
What up, is DJ EFN?
Together, they drink it up with some of the biggest players in music and sports.
You know what I mean?
The most professional, unprofessional podcast and your number one source for drunk facts.
This is Drinks Champ Radio, where every day is New Year's Eve.
Let's go!
Hey, Sangria, hope you're stop here. This is your boy N-O-R-E.
What up, is DJ EFN?
And this is motherfucking Drink Champs Podcast. Make some noise! And right now, before we get into our guests, before we get into everything, we want to let people know that September 10th is going down. Noriega's birthday weekend. We're going to do it big out here. We're going to have a barbecue and a cookout and all that, right, DJ EFN?
Yeah, we're going to do it
correct.
Champ
So
style.
that's September 10th. We want y'all to keep it. But right now, we know there's Miami Kings.
We're excited right now.
We know there's Miami's mayors.
We know there's other Miami, but this is the Miami president.
This
the
is
South
Miami.
Florida.
This is Miami
This is
right
Miami. If he don't get your cosign, then you cannot live out here. He's the person. He's personally, if he didn't exist, a brother like me, NRE, would not exist because I always talk the worst shit on records. Exactly. But he's the guy who went to court and fought for me, my God-given right. And won, goddammit. He was part of the most controversial groups in the world and still are relevant to this day. This man is out here coaching not only he did all the crazy shit, but he's also giving back to the youth and the community. If you don't know who we talking right now, we talking about the Godfather, the father of Miami, of South Florida, of speaking your mind. Right now, we got Uncle Luke in the motherfucking Uncle Luke, I'm such a fan of you. I've been living in Miami for 10 years, but prior to that, I've been coming to Miami 10 years before that, and I could just remember, I'm digging right into it, I could just remember Cowards in Compton.
Oh, yeah.
I can just remember that, cause it's crazy because now that I lived in Miami, and I would probably say, I lived out here 10 years, so I would probably say Miami maybe 6 years, and then Broward maybe like 3 or 4, maybe even 5. And that saying will always be, yo, you get sprayed today and all this. And I never knew that they got that from. So how did that even start? Like,
well, you gotta set it up. We had Snoop on the show a couple weeks ago, and then he talked about it. He said that when that beef popped off, they quickly found out how real Uncle Luke was.
Yeah. That was my transition from the streets to to the music business. You know, I still had a lot of street in me, and I still had a lot of people.
They took a shot at you first?
I think we took a shot at them.
Yeah. What was the original beef?
Let me tell you, it was a lot of disrespect for Miami. I mean, you had at one point you had Redman and that whole thing when they did the record where it was like, what's up, dog? What's up, dog? Remember they did the interlude to that?
Yeah, I remember that. So they were dissing Miami?
Yeah, they were dissing us. Everybody was shitting on us.
No, I think y'all both bugging. I'm gonna be honest. No, they admitted that?
It was like, when you in the business, like I'm in the business, and we're going on tour, we're trying to do shows, niggas is giving us, this much stage to work with, and 10 or 15 minutes on stage and all that. Less than that. 1 or 2 songs. So it was just a whole lot of.
But that was when you was 2 Live Crew, or you was?
That was when it was 2 Live Crew.
So now, alright. So now Snoop and them, they do this video, and then you do like.
Which is Dre Day.
It was Dre Day, right?
Yeah, Dre Day.
And you do the same video, and then you had JT Money on there.
Yeah.
And then who was the other guy that was on that record? I forgot.
Someone from Poison Clan? Was it somebody else?
It was JT Money, and then it was another artist that we was working with. I forget what his name. I draw a blank right now.
Yeah. Let's pour these drinks. Let's pour these drinks, goddammit. So you make this video, and then Snoop was like, and Snoop said it because at this time, I came out in 1997, so you guys were way before that, and then Snoop was 91, I think he said, when he was last on hit.
92.
So at this time, people are just seeing Miami beaches.
Yeah.
Because he said that. He said, Luke, we figured out how real Luke was. How did that happen? Like, what did y'all see them somewhere?
Well, I mean, it was this. Back then, at that period of time, Suge Knight had everybody on. Shook. He had, all the record executives, they all nervous, everybody nervous. And so during that period of time, it was, some kind of way it became, a question about whether or not he got us shook. I'm like, nah, nigga ain't got me shook. I'm really on some different shit. I'm just in the music business right now. I'm coming from some. So so at the end of the day, we made the song, they made the song, and then we ended up at Jack the Rapper. So
in Atlanta?
Yeah, in Atlanta.
Scrap some of that Fat Joe liquor.
So we basically was like, hey, look, I went to Jack the Rapper and was like, yo, this is the time you might need to squash this.
You in the South.
Yeah. You know, they coming down, everybody coming down for the convention. So, you know, they were like, nah, we ain't got to do no talking about nothing and all that, right? So I was like, okay, well, this shit gonna go down. So, you know, once my dudes, you know, the dudes who, again, I'm making a transition from corporate world from the streets. You know, and everybody was looking at us like, oh, these some booty shaking dudes. They playing the booty music and all that. But
thinking y'all suckers.
Yeah, no, we ain't rapping about shit that's gonna get us put in jail. You feel me? I would look at it like, you know, dudes who be rapping about that shit, they just rapping about a nigga who they know. They ain't rapping about somebody, they ain't really live that life like that. You feel me? So, you know, that's why I went a whole different direction with what I was talking about. But at the same time, them dudes, you know, shit happened, and my homeboys on the streets was like, yo, hey, look here, we got a problem here. You know, because they hearing the record, and they hearing the chatter, and they hearing what them dudes doing to others. And the shit went in motion where it was totally, it got into motion where I couldn't really control it to a whole degree where I'm sitting up at the hotel in Atlanta. You know, the fucking Nico Hotel, and my dudes came up there, you know, like, how the fuck y'all got here? You know, and these are the wrong dudes. And I'm like, they're like, yo, shit, we gotta stop these niggas. So it's like 8 of the most notorious motherfuckers you ever want to meet from Miami. Drove their car there. They're like, we drove here. Drove, what are we doing? You know, I'm like, hold on. We can't do this. You know, again, I'm coming from the streets.
And you trying to convert.
And we woke up like that. So at the end of the day, you know, I'm like, hold on. And they was like, hey man, well, you know, we gonna kill this nigga, we gonna kill this nigga. I said, no, we ain't killing nobody. You know, well, we gonna have to touch somebody up. So shit hit the fan, you know, at that point.
And then how did y'all, after that, we don't have to describe if anything happened, because, you know, we a positive show. But how did y'all eventually work that out?
How we worked it out? I mean, you know, I ended up having a conversation with Suge. We ended up talking, you know, and then, you know, at that time, I think the Bengals and somebody was playing Super Bowl down here. And so I kind of invited them down. I was like, yo, man, y'all come on down, hang out with me. You know, I had a suite in the Dolphin Stadium. And I was like, y'all be my guests, and we all, you know, we need to squash it, because I ain't on that. You know, I'm leaving that life.
Got more sauce and water? Okay.
You feel me? So then they came down and we kind of squashed it. You know?
Now you also, this was which was crazy. You also had words with Run DMC.
Oh yeah.
Nah, for real? I didn't even know that.
You must have read my book.
It was crazy. Like,
he was a promoter. You would bring him down, right, to Miami?
Because you gotta realize, like, I'm from New York, you know what I'm saying? I recently migrated but we never heard this news, because we didn't have the internet back then, you know what I'm saying? So this would be little industry things, and I remember hearing you saying somewhere, like, they were acting like pussies or something like that, Run DMC. What happened? Let's describe that for the people.
I mean, you know, the whole thing with that was, you know, I was, again, just like you said, I was a promoter. You know, I was bringing all the hip-hop to Miami, wasn't no hip-hop. You feel me? So Run and all of them would come down, and they would be, you know, I paid them $500,000, then, you know, they ended up.
Did Luke just say he paid Run DMC $500 for a show? Let's make some noise.
Well, we don't know what era of Run DMC it was.
It doesn't matter. Run DMC is legends. Well, listen. This is for all the new artists that think you're supposed to come out and get $15,000 the first show. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people who legends have to start from somewhere. So go ahead.
Man, let me tell you, I was shit. We had Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde down here. He ended up fucking running Motown or something like that. Andre.
Right. That's right.
All those guys. I mean, you name it. I would bring all those guys down here. You know, because even on the radio, Miami wasn't playing no hip hop. You feel me? So then I'm like, you know, I'm into it because I'm DJ, and I'm bringing dudes down, bringing people from everywhere, Cali, New York, you know, Jazzy J and all them dudes, Matronics, you name it. Just bringing all them dudes down here.
And Run, and they were acting funny or something?
Yeah, they got brand new. Yeah, we was in Gulfport, Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
Right? And Leo Cohen was their manager at the time.
That's when he was Leo, sniffing coke Leo. He got the pictures in his office. I seen it. He said it. This is when I was their road manager. I was a coke sniffer. Continue.
Yeah, so Leo was the road manager, right? And
so we in Gulfport, Mississippi. Get ready to do the show. So they was like, everybody was like, yo, Ron said you could only have 5 minutes on stage. Ron said you gonna have one set of lights. Ron said, you know, your sound's gonna be a Run DMC say this, Run DMC that. I'm like, how the fuck we gonna do a show with 5 minutes on stage? And we got, you know what I'm saying, we got at least 4 or 5 songs. Number one, they didn't want us on the show no way because they had to have us. It was like, these niggas from the South, we ain't really fucking with them. Everybody mad that we got to do a show with these guys because we're selling so many records in the city to sell, you know, the tickets. Right. So it was just too much run this, too much run that again. I'm still got this street shit in my head. So at the end of the day, you know, I was like, man, fuck Run DMC. Let's make some noise for you. Man, fuck Run DMC. That hurts me to my heart. But I gotta make some noise for that. Well, so I told Mr. Mix, I was like, Mr. Mix, this is what we're gonna do since we ain't got
Shout out Mr. Mix.
Yeah. Since we ain't got but 5 minutes on stage, we just gonna cut Peter Piper. And so I went got the microphone, went on stage. Yo, these motherfuckers here, Run DMC, them say we ain't got but 5 minutes on stage. So what we gonna do in our 5 minutes? We gonna scratch their shit. And we gonna Peter Piper. Yeah, fuck these niggas. They ran up on stage and all that. You know, when they ran up on stage, and we was like, okay, let's go. Let's do what we got. So the police ended up running up on stage. You know, back then, nigga was packing. For real.
All right, and now I know you're cool with all of these guys, but
them my dudes, right?
But how do you like? I like because you see why in nowadays it's so hard to squash beef, because you see how I knew about that, I knew about that, but that's because it wasn't on the blogs. That's because it wasn't on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
On the blog, we still
be beefing.
Trolling right now.
So would you say it was easier? Trending. It was easier to squash beef then?
Well, because I mean, it was easier if you was a real nigga. If you was a pussy, then it was gonna keep on.
Wow.
You know,
and then you don't have the fans instigating on Twitter. You know, motherfuckers be instigating that shit.
Right. Like they just had Drake fans just ran up on Joe Budden's. Shit is real. Like you ain't see that?
Oh, those dudes that ran.
Yeah, they ran up at Joe Budden's house. Then they got beef, and one of his fans just run up on him. Like this is a totally fucked up world.
Right.
You're glad you're out this business, man. Make some noise, you like.
You're not out of the business. Are you completely out of the business?
Well, when you got catalog that's selling.
That's right.
Well, yeah,
they keep me on the fucking road. I'm like the OJs. I stay on the road.
So now, before we get to the one of my favorite Jay-Z interviews ever was with you. We're gonna get to that next. You wrote this book.
Right.
What was that like inspired by? How many years have you been in this game?
Oh man, you got to draw another blank. Probably about good 30.
Well, 85 was the label started.
Yeah, 85.
Which would be the first? Would you be the first black-owned independent hip hop label?
Yes.
Let's make some noise for that.
I've always wanted to know. I've always told people, I was like, this gotta be one of the first presses. I don't know. That's what I say.
Yeah, he loves
Is this one of the first presses of Sulai?
Yeah. Oh my God! Hold on, Luke Skywalker.
Got that shit at Specs. Made my mom buy it for me because I couldn't get it. I was too young.
Hey, now when I see this, it says Luke Skywalker and the 2 Live Crew. Were you always like the producer,
and the
DJ, and you was always like the main attraction?
Pretty much. It was more. I was more like I didn't really want to be in the group. You know what I'm saying? But then it was more like, all right, I need to be in the group because this shit is a little, bland. We gotta have a little bit of.
So you was already started prior.
DJ.
Oh, okay.
My DJ name was Luke Skywalker.
Okay, and then how did y'all meet?
Well, bringing them down, doing a concert.
Oh, they're not from Miami?
No, they're not
LA,
from Miami.
LA.
They're from LA.
Oh my God. They're from New York.
Yeah,
I'm from New York. We just
all 3 of them? All 3 of them?
Well, Fresh Kid Ice is from Brooklyn. Brother Marquise is from Rochester, and Mr. Mix is from San Bernardino.
Yeah. I knew for sure Mr. Mix was.
Like when I was watching those videos, I was like, I was a kid because I was born in '77. So what year? That had to be like 87. So I must have been 10 years old watching that shit. Like Miami is the place to be. Y'all always had to.
They was a group already. Like they was doing something because of the military. They met or something, or in LA.
They was in the military.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marquise and Fresh Kid Ice was in the military in California, and then the other original member was Yuri Velot.
he was in the group. He was the one on the flip side of beatbox doing the conscious
I did.
rap.
I did hear about
So we gotta celebrate your book right now. Come on, have a drink, man. Come on, man. We gotta have a drink with Uncle Luke, man.
Bacardi.
Look, we got the right shit. It's fat. You know, I'm.
This how I made all my records.
On Bacardi, what's up? He's born and raised from Miami.
Well, born in LA, but raised in Miami.
Nothing but Miami. The people know that we record this show in Miami, and you have been hands down one of the most highly requested guests because, you know what I'm saying? Because of all your history. So we're gonna celebrate.
I'm excited. We finally get Miami representation.
We finally get Miami here. Goddamn.
Shout out to Gunplay too. We had Gunplay. Lucas is
and we got Ross coming up. Ross coming up. But I just want to, mid-interview say thank you so much because so many people have requested because I am not like one of them guys that want to come to a town and don't give back from the town and don't, help. And we're going to get to that phone call.
That's too.
But because you know what, right now, we'll do it right now. Because I remember you saying that it was like some type of discrepancy with like a Drake or Wayne and I believe a Baby or something. And you said something that was real powerful to me. You said, you guys come out here, you smoke our drugs, you fuck our women, and then you don't give nothing back to us.
Yep.
And let me tell you something. That's why I don't fuck nobody's girl in Miami. I have never. I say Uncle Luke kept me out of that. God damn it, you kept me in bad Joe out of that. But
well, you can still knock him down.
I know what you mean. I know what you meant. And so is that how you feel? Like that Miami has to have this pride in order for you guys to move forward?
Yeah. I mean, it's my thing when I made the statement I did it in my column that I do at the Miami New Times. It was more down the lines of if you move here, you feel me? Then you need to give back to the community.
Right.
You got people, and not only this community, anywhere around the country. Because back in the days when we was doing shit, on a regular basis, we knew we had to give back. I looked at every hip hop artist as a representative of their city. When the word rep came out, what city you rep. You got a guy repping, the guys over there, Lil James repping, Houston. You had guys repping everywhere. But at the same time, they were giving back to the community. So if you live here, then if you move here, which is fine and great. Hey, look, that's an excellent thing, but. Go and read a fucking book to some kids.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now you're a citizen of Miami.
You don't stay on South Beach.
Yeah, don't stay there.
Definitely don't stay on South Beach.
That's
Go
bullshit.
to Overtown. Go to Kendall.
Exactly.
Go to Alabama.
Find a goddamn Goose. Go to Goose. Find a little program that you
like.
Visit
me in Kendall.
Look out.
It's very true because and then I remember when that statement had came out, and then nobody said nothing, but then Drake said something, and then he moved though.
Yeah, because Drake was living here for a minute.
He said, it was crazy because he said, "Tell Uncle Luke I'm out of Miami too," and then like a month later he was gone. Like, did he have something to do with that, or that was just a coincidence? You don't know?
I don't know.
Let's make some noise for that. I heard Drake say that, and I'm like, all right, I want to see. And then all of a sudden, he was in California, and I was just like,
Drake is a nice guy.
Yeah, you didn't take it. You understood.
I didn't.
You understood it.
Yeah, because I like direct shots. Indirect shots.
No subliminals.
Yeah, no subliminals. So to me that wasn't a direct shot. It was more like, I'm here. You should have mentioned me in the article too. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. If I took a direct shot, then
nah.
Yeah.
So now, what's your relationship with Puff? You bought salsa water? Damn, you foul guy.
Yeah.
You can't have Dominican friends. It's my friend, Mr. Lee. He forgets everything, my brother. Nobody brought salsa water. It's fucked up. This is my friend Fat Joe's vodka.
Fat Joe got a vodka?
Yeah, let's bring that over here.
Okay, what is it called? Lean back?
Royal. Nah, lean back. That's what it should be called. Royal
The
lean.
bottle is nice.
Nice.
The bottle should be bent, right?
Right. For the lean back. All the way up. It's up all the way up. So now, Uncle Luke, you hear these children nowadays. What music do you like sit back and of a new artist, and you say, you know what, I fuck with that?
Man, I mean, I'm all over the place. I mean, when it comes You know, I mean, I listen to J. Cole. I mean, I listen to all kinds. You know, I mean, as long as the guy's straight, I listen to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If he,
Right.
you know,
Funny style.
if he's different, I don't listen to it.
Funny style.
Okay. I understand.
I just see that like.
Yeah, I understand. I caught it. It took me a second. I caught it. So,
but you know, I listen. You know, I love music.
Right.
You know, and, you know, I love good music. I love interesting music.
Right.
You feel me? Like, okay, damn, that shit that was different.
Right.
You know, oh man, I like that beat. I don't like. If I hear the same beat, then I'm going to. I mean, it's like a whole bunch of shit with the same beat right now. So I don't really vibe with it. You know, I listen to some.
Chill.
I listen to some fucking Drake, and I listen to some. You know, I'm a Jay-Z fan. Anything.
Were there any DJs in Miami that inspired you that you looked up to? Like I know that the Frankie Hollywood,
yeah, Frankie Hollywood inspired me. I mean, he you know, everything that he did, breaking records.
Because the way that Miami DJs spun, like the ghetto style DJs, Sugar Hill DJs, Jam Pony Express. Well, they from Tampa, really, right?
Yeah, I don't know where they're from.
Yeah, they were.
We never really considered them as DJs, because it was more like the first studio DJs.
Right. But
you know, if you're a DJ in Miami, you set your fucking speakers up, and you got in a battle, and you had to go head to head with another group, and if you could survive that shit, you good. So Jam Pony was always doing that shit in the closet, which I like their stuff and all that, but they were in the closet doing what they had to do.
Definitely Sugar Hill DJs get.
Sugar Hill, yeah,
Rest
all
in
of my
peace,
boys.
Uncle Al.
Yeah, all the boys that was on the
You got any Uncle Al stories? All Uncle Al stories?
Okay.
That was a good dude, man.
I like this.
That was a good dude, man.
I
got to link with him at Studio 183, and he was just such a good, humble dude.
Al is like my other little son. You know, I love that dude to death. God bless his soul. You know what I'm saying? Al good people. You know, Al, you know, my last time talking to Al, he was like, Luke, you know, his whole conversation was basically down the same lines too. You know, man, you got a lot of dudes around here, man. You the only one can pretty much hold this shit down and get the respect, because a lot of these other artists and a lot of these other companies doing a lot of selling out.
Right.
You know, you need to hold this shit down so people can, you know, still give us the respect. And probably 2 weeks after that, he died.
Because I remember I met Al for a second, and I thought he was gonna shut me down, because this is when I'm coming up.
Uncle Al, you're talking about?
Huh? Yeah,
Uncle Al. Okay,
rest in peace. And I met him at Studio 183. We used to go and open up for shows out there. And I remember I brought him a record, and it wasn't the typical record I thought he would like. You know, we was on some straight boom bap hip hop shit, but we repping Miami, and he said to me, "As long as you repping the crib, I'm fucking with it."
Yeah.
And I never forget that from him. He was super
Miami niggas is racist. It's a fact. Let's make some noise. If it ain't from Miami niggas don't support it, man. I respect that, man. I came out here and learned early. It's a fact.
Hey, did you know? Tell us. I want to know the Griff story too.
Griff,
because Griff came. You know, Griff from Public Enemy.
You got beef with him too?
No. He helped Griff.
Okay. All right, put me on.
Griff, I mean, the Griff story, I mean, Griff had just got kicked out of Public Enemy.
Because he made the Jewish comment.
Yeah, he made the Jewish comment. You know, and I like Griff, you know, as a person, because I got to meet Griff, you know, because that was a whole nother movie. We was in Savannah, Georgia, and, you know, Public Enemy had this manager, another, you know, fuck Miami, fuck this, fuck that. Y'all got 5 minutes on stage shit. And I'm like, this don't look right. Public Enemy got a little white manager, you know, talking shit like this. And I'm like, okay, fight the power. And then I beat his ass.
Oh, shit. Who, the white manager?
Yeah.
Let's make some noise for beating up the white manager.
So, here I am beating this motherfucker up. And then here comes Griff and all them. Griff like, yo, come on. So me and him became real good friends at that time, me and Chuck. So then they ended up, you know, some kind of way he ended up getting out of the group for whatever, you know, the comments was. And then, you know, and the group ended up coming, he had a group, he was working with Society.
Society came.
Yeah,
that's my
so then he came down, and then it was like, look, man, you know, explain to me what happened. You know, and I was like, okay, man, I'll look out for you. I'll put you on. You know.
He did that out of love, like that was just on the straight.
Yeah, because anybody was fucking.
Nobody, he was blackballed, like. Yeah, and he gave him a home.
Wow, and you signed them or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I meant by giving him a home.
Wow, make some noise for Luke.
Yeah.
So I heard you say this man's name earlier. I also said his man's name earlier, but one of the funniest interviews I ever seen is that's Miami or was that Atlanta? I think it was. It was two bitches. One was eating the bitch out, and Jay was trying, Jay-Z I'm talking about, he was trying to be cool, because he's just a cool character. This is my man, I spoke to him this morning. He's a cool character.
You're just stunning on us right now.
No, I mean, he's a cool character. But when I looked at that interview, tears was coming out my eyes, because he's trying to be cool, but they're really eating each other out. Like, this is not, you can tell, like, you know when they be like, they got their lips puckered. No, these bitches is doing it for real. And Jay is standing there, Luke pouring Hennessy and shit. He like, yo, you can tell Luke is nothing faded from Luke. But Jay is like, I almost seen sweat coming down. Like, I've never seen Jay like that. Like, describe that.
That's what I used to do. I mean, I used to do
out, but I want you to go do it for our fans. We got dumb fans. They don't read. You know what I'm saying? So, they read. Get the fuck out. But if the niggas that like me don't read, I'm gonna read something. I'm gonna read something. So, you get that letter, and then they stop pushing the records, or?
Well, I get what happens, I get the letter, because you gotta remember, at that period of time, I'm the only one doing explicit lyrics on the rap record. Ain't nobody doing no cussing, no nothing. So, you get the letter, and then at the same time, I'm like, okay, well, I gotta figure this shit out. So, I start using, the movie industry standards. I just took that idea, because I always know everything I had to do had to be common sense, and it had to be already something that was already established. So that's when I came up with the idea of NC-17. You feel me? Like under 17 can't look at the movie. So I took that R rating system and used it in the music system, and then I alerted all the record stores that, hey, look here, I'm gonna put a sticker on here. Don't sell the kids this version, but sell them the clean version.
How did that become standard, though?
You did that on your own? I did that on my own.
Yeah, he did it on his own. How did it become standard?
There was no other hip-hop, rap, none of that.
Couldn't you have made money off of the idea of the sticker yourself?
Yeah, I should have did it. I should have patented it.
You should have patented it.
Yeah,
You had to buy it off you.
It was more about the RIAA,
Right.
Adopting the sticker. So if they adopted the sticker, then it was industry standard.
Right.
That any other artist that would come in front behind me, they would just put the sticker on it. They were able to do the music that they want to do and say what they want to say in the records.
Now, when C. Dolores Tucker was coming at Tupac, that was after you, correct? When they was coming at Tupac and Snoop about the bulldozing over the
That was all I said there.
So, oh my God. But they had the parental advisor on there. Yeah, they were just.
See, that was the whole thing.
You was the first, Rodney. That was your idea. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I didn't know. That's crazy. He actually came up with it.
That came out of the work stuff and everything. So you're saying that just happened because you wanted to do it, and then because I wanted to do it. That happened. I did that on my first record. Which was Throw the D, and the answer was Throw the P. That was my first record doing with Two Live Crew. And so I did that at that period of time, and it's almost, it was a no-brainer, because at the same time you got kids that can't buy cigarettes. So you look on the back, a store owner already know not to sell the kids cigarette bill, anything like that. So then, I just said, okay, let me put a sticker on here that would let a clerk know, because I'm thinking about it. It's little kids that work in the record store. So you put the, sticker on there. Don't sell it.
Did this happen? Nah, this one happened?
That one probably did.
I can tell you right now, I couldn't buy it. I told my mom, this is like some really good music.
Yeah, I actually buy it. There were a whole lot of records that went out again that didn't have the sticker, because all this with them changing over.
Right, it's all happening. It's in real time. Right.
These new pressings will go out with the sticker on there.
Now, did you have the ideas for the video as you was recording the shit? Yeah. You knew that you were going to have butt-naked bitches running around. You knew that.
The whole thing with that, I looked at everything, because, again, I'm a fucking hip-hop junkie.
Right.
You feel me? So, I'm coming from bringing in, historic hip-hop artists like Divine Sound, you name it, Tito Rock, Jesse G, all these guys down here. So, I'm from Miami. I look at a lot of people, don't disrespect the Ice-T and a whole lot of these other guys. They were from other places, but they want to be like New York. You know what I'm saying? I respect New York. I love New York to death. But at the same time, I'm about where you from. You got to, rep your city. So I wanted to show my city, this is what we do. We walk around half naked. We got beaches. We got all the wild shit going on. So I wanted to show that, part of what we're about. How we living as far as the hip-hop scene.
I drove down Miami Beach the other day, man, and I was just driving down, and it was nothing but half-naked chicks here. I said, anywhere else in the world, I would call that bitch a slut. Right here, this is the most motherfucking tire, man. Let's go. Let's make some noise for Miami being half-naked. This club right here, the Baghdad, that's like a rite of passage. Back in the days from Miami, we was Kendall boys. We was like, gotta go to Pac Jam just to prove it. Are they getting robbed at Pac Jam? Oh yeah, you get it. Say Pac Jam. Never a good hip hop club unless people get robbed in there. Let's just go, Pac Jam. You did? Oh, Pac Jam was crazy. Pac Jam was crazy. We was young kids going in there, and then girls getting butt naked. We were like, oh shit.
Pac Jam was like the red parrot.
didn't play your records, or because?
Well, because I was pushing the envelope of sexually intriguing.
And BET seemed like it was really backed by the whole gospel side of BET as well. Like it seemed like they would be effective.
Well, I mean, back then, you know, I mean, back then black people were very, very conservative. The shit that I was doing was unheard of. You know, I had every hip hop artist hating. You know what I'm saying? You had the kitten plays and shit. They would get on BET. They would do shows where they interview guys and be like, yo, do you like this 2 Live Crew motherfuckers and this Uncle Lou? Nah, fuck them. I don't like them. That ain't hip hop. They ain't shit. They ain't, you know, they would do that. You know, so we would be pushing the envelope through the video jukebox. You know, and be like, okay, why y'all ain't playing this shit? And they would be losing ratings and people would be looking at the box. So it became a big, real beef. And then that's when I ended up doing the show with Bob Johnson at the station. But everybody else still hated me. You know, people that are there right now, who are still there right now, they were here back then. They still hate my ass to this fucking day because I pushed the envelope so hard that, you know, they had to change their way of programming.
People just didn't understand Miami, especially.
No, I mean, it was motherfuckers from Peoria, Illinois. They sitting up there like, what the fuck? They were naked. You know, so, you know, they had a real problem with what we were doing.
Well, let me tell you, I don't know who those people are, but I'm telling you, you helped my childhood. I got a strong. That was that important part, man. I got a strong right hand.
That was good old days.
That was good old days, man. You were sticking in. Yeah. I'm just sitting back watching, like, I gotta get to Miami. Nigga.
Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans proudly supports Drink Champs. Rocket Mortgage brings the mortgage approval process into the 21st century. Fast, powerful, and completely online, Rocket Mortgage has taken all the complicated, time-consuming parts of applying for a mortgage out of the equation. Hate searching through stacks of old files and paperwork? With Rocket Mortgage, you can easily share your bank statements and pay stubs at the touch of a button, helping you get approved in minutes for a custom mortgage solution that's been tailored to your unique financial situation. Even better, with Rocket Mortgage, you can do all of this on your phone or tablet. It's a quick online process that you can manage from the convenience of your couch. So if you're looking to refinance your mortgage or buy a home, check out Rocket Mortgage today at quickenloans.com/champs. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states, NMLS, consumeraccess.org, number 3030.
We're back to Drink Champs Radio with rapper NORE and DJ EFN.
Gotta talk about Biggie and Luke. Oh, that's right, Big. Y'all had beef at first.
No.
That's not no. And yeah, that's so much.
Yeah, Big, that's my dog.
Right.
Big, me and Big, that's my guy.
What happened? How'd you link up with Big?
I mean, you know, shit, Big, I brought him down to do a show.
Wow.
You know, it was Super Bowl weekend. And then, you know, he came and was like, you know, him, Junior Mafia and all that. Right. They were like, Big was like, okay, man, I'm doing your pack jam. The team disco. I was like, the big one. The second one was around the corner. And he was like, man, I ain't gonna do that motherfucker unless you come. Because pack jam here was, what we called it, was Apollo South. They would go up in there and the artists would go in there and they'd be looking like this at your ass. You know, motherfucker, you better get to the song. You know, because we really, you know, they were the hardest
Instead of a sound man, did you have a dirty guy? Like you came out like smoking dirty, you know, people on the stage?
No, the crowd was booing y'all. So Big was like, yo, I ain't doing that motherfucker unless you come up in there. And so me and him, you know, we ended up linking up that weekend and we was friends forever. I mean, he would tell me stories about, you know, him being a big fan of Poison Clan. You know what I'm saying? He told me, he was like, man, this fucking JT Money. You know, before I got in the business, I got all his shit. So it was like, damn. So, you know, I'm looking at him like, he was like, nah, man, that was my dude. That's my dude. And so me and him, like, hit it off every time he come down. I go to New York, I would hang out with him. And we ended up doing a record together.
And you wasn't there when he died in L.A., right?
I was in L.A. Actually, I was in the studio I was supposed to link up with him.
I heard
Me and Snoop Dogg was in the studio.
That's right. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I think when you in the Breakfast Club.
So, yeah, when they ended up, when they told us about him, then, you know, we were sitting in the studio.
And I think you said in the Breakfast Club you were supposed to meet with him somewhere.
Yeah, we were
So look, let me ask you, because it had to be weird from you. Everybody knew you ran Miami after, especially all the turmoil on the beach, and everybody clearly knew that was your section. But now this East Coast West Coast war happens, right? It's in the middle. You're cool with both sides. Yeah. Was it like, did it ever feel weird to you, because Miami's a vacation place regardless, right? Regardless, but now they vacationing and they all got your number. Was there ever an instance where like some East Coast dudes was out here, some West Coast dudes text you and said, hey, I know text wasn't back then, but you know what I'm saying, two-way or whatever. The brick phone. Yeah, the brick phone. The real trap phone. Yeah, the real trap phone. That DJ Khaled was selling. So was you ever like put in a weird space because you do Miami is a neutral place? Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, what we always told dudes when they would come down there, look at, man, you come down here, leave the beef shit. You know what I'm saying? And so we was on that. If you come down, you know, leave your issues. Right. You know, outside there, because we don't need that kind of heat down here. Right. You know, we ain't want no, you know, the police and all that coming in. All right, hey, look, we didn't want no the hip-hop police down here. We ain't none of that kind of shit. So, you know, me working with the police, and like, we need that kind of heat. Right. Like, hey, look, no, you don't got to worry about that, because when they're there, how can they be down? And there was a lot of beef there. Yeah, shit was going to get crazy and all that. I'm like, yo, don't come down there with the shootout. There was a shootout. Heavy D was involved. Like, he wasn't shooting, but he was there. Now, in your opinion, you both know Pac and Big. There's very few people who know Pac and Big. There's people who know Pac great, and there's people who know Big a little bit. Right. People who know Big a lot. People who know Pac a little bit. But you know them both of them. Right. Do you think they could have ever squashed that? Like, no, yeah. That would have been squashed. I mean, on the Peep Show, when Pac got out of jail, I interviewed Pac. Then I went and interviewed Biggie. And then through the interviewing process of it, it was more like I was interviewing them for the Peep Show, but I was like, nigga, chill the fuck out. Wow. You know, so it was more me having a conversation with them about chill the fuck out. You two motherfuckers need to make money. This shit is about money. Y'all taking this to the fucking extreme, because, you know, I was in St. Louis doing a show with Big, and Big out there, you know, motherfuckers, they wanted Big to diss Pop on stage, and like in the movie, and they were booing. You know, I'm sitting up there like, you know, I'm like, okay, you know, the mediator and the whole shit, like, and Big wasn't dissing. So then when I interviewed Pop, Pop was just going crazy. You know, oh yeah, fuck this girl and did this and did that and all this. And I'm like, so when the interview over, hey, look at me, you need to chill the fuck out. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, so me and him had, you know, we could talk. Right. Cause I knew him before he linked up with, you know, with the Death Row dudes. I knew him when he was with Digital Underground. Right. You know, so I know this young dude, you know, on some Black Power shit. Right. You know, I know where he coming from. So, you know, you ain't on, you know, I'm like, would you change? What are you doing? Right. You know what I'm saying? If you're on that black man shit, which is I know that's how you raised. Right. You're always on that. You ain't on no do nothing to other black man. So, you know, we had that conversation, and you know, I went to go interview Biggie. Big wouldn't say one word about it. Yeah. Big wouldn't talk. Big, you know, Big wouldn't say nothing. He was like, nah. You know, he just kept it like really 100. So it was they were gonna talk. You know, after I had the conversation with both of them, you know, they were gonna talk. But then for some reason, shit happened. You knew Pac pre-Death Row. Yeah. And then what's that? After. Post-Death Row. Right. Well, which Pac you related to more? The Pac before Death Row. The Digital Underground. Yeah, it's almost like two different people. The Holland Tupac. Same person, two different people. Totally. He's a Gemini, man. I can relate. I'm a Gemini. Yeah. It's almost like you know, a young dude, you know, hanging out with a crew of people, then you conform into that crew. You know, that's why I always, you know, when I'm working with kids, I tell kids don't be no follower. You know, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking about, you know, them soldiers who did like Pop. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be your own man. You can't get caught up in, you know, the shit somebody else trying to do. You think Pac was following though, in that sense? You don't think? I think he had a plan to get out of that situation or change the trajectory of what he was trying to do. That's what everybody says, at least. Well, when you
to get on, trying to get his music heard, trying to do the right thing. I'm on some black man shit. He was more deeper than Public Enemy than Public Enemy. You feel me? On that black man shit. So then when you go and you link with this crew here, then you kind of conform to that. And then now you got a whole crew of them.
And you had already had beef with Death Row, so you knew what type of mind state it was.
Yeah, it was, it was like on some, we guy that's really, just searching for a family. Yeah, you bring him in, and before you know it, he conform into, it's like become a product of your environment. So he became a product of that environment.
God damn, that was deep, man. Let's make some noise for this thing. Before that, you ever hung out with Pun as well?
Big Pun, yeah, I did a song with him.
Oh, shit. Yeah. How was it hanging out with Pun? That was like one of my best friends.
Pun and Joe, I remember, when I first met Joe, I went to the fucking club in the Puerto Rican club.
Oh, bro, yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. Come on, let's go to the story. Let's get to it.
So I go to the club and hang out with Joe and Pun, and shit, Joe beat the shit out of some motherfucker in the club. I'm like, this motherfucker is out of control. Joe done slapped up some motherfucker in there. I'm like, what the fuck is this, right? But after that, we ended up doing a song together with Pun and some of the other guys in the group.
Now, Luke, you put on practically the whole Miami. If they from Miami and they artists, they either got put on through you or they got put on through a protege at you.
Right.
Like, how does that, cause what was it, Trick Daddy?
Trick Scar. He's on Scar.
Yeah, Trick came out of jail and he was staying with me.
So how did you discover these
out there in the streets, running hard.
How did you discover it? I have my own idea, because I have a story, but I'm not sure my story. We have something called drunk facts here. Drunk facts means that we off by either a year or a day or an 8.
Oh, 15.
So this is my drunk facts. I have an artist named Garcia, and we did what was the club? Remember that club on South Beach? Zen. Remember Zen?
Zen.
I actually did the first hip hop party there. It took me 3 months to convince the Turkish dudes to do it.